Hi and welcome back to my channel. So I'm excited about today's topic because today I'm going to be sharing with you some tips on how to stop thinking small. Now, you might be thinking, but Michelle, my small thinking, it's working for me. You might think it's working for you, but it really isn't. So today I want to encourage you. I want to challenge you to start thinking bigger. Step outside of that protective box that you like to stay in. Okay, so let me give you 5 tips on how you can do that. So number 1, be willing to change. Now I thought it was important to make this the first point because without change we can't do anything. We have to change, and so many people are afraid of change. I used to be that person, but then I'm thinking, for what reason? Because changing allows me to grow. If you don't change, you can't grow, right? So change is scary for many of us, but growth and advancement is impossible without it. In order to open your mind and prepare yourself to reach a new level, you will have to accept the changes that will happen at the same time. So I don't care what level you're trying to reach. As you go from this base level here and you're trying to move up to this level, change is going to happen. You cannot move ahead without change. Number 2, get ready to be proactive. Goal setting is about figuring out where you want to be and going forward. Nothing good will happen if you're stuck and waiting for change to come to you. Be willing to commit to your goals and do what it takes to see them through. You have to be willing to commit and see the thing through. You cannot get halfway and say, okay, I don't see the change I'm looking for, so I'm just going to forget it and throw it out the window. No, commit and see it through to the end. Number 3, practice open thinking. Start practicing acceptance of new ideas, listening better to those around you, and giving every possibility an equal chance. If you can avoid writing off any one idea or dream as unrealistic or unachievable, your open thinking will bring about more possibilities. Again, you've got to practice that open thinking, and you can't, you know what, we're so quick to write off ideas and things because we can't see the end. But that's okay. I don't need to see the end. You know why? Because I know that the God that I serve is going to go with me as I progress through that thing. And if that ending is not where I need to be going straight, guess what? He's going to have me veer off to the left, or he's going to have me veer off to the right. So I don't worry about what the end is going to be. I just stay the course and do what I need to do. Number 4, face your fears. Everyone fears something. Let me say that again. Everyone, you and I, fears something. And your fears could become one of your biggest obstacles in the goal setting process. Instead of ignoring them in an effort to get around them, take time to face them head on. Get an idea of what you're coming from. Get an idea of where they're coming from and come up with a plan for conquering them so they don't impede your planning process. Some of the fears that we have, or have had, I should say, are fears that we've conjured up in our mind. They're not even real. We perceive these fears, and it keeps us from doing the things that we want to do. So stop letting fear get in the way. You know, the late great Bishop Eddie Long, who have always loved his preaching. I remember one day he was preaching a sermon and he was talking about how, you know, when we dream, and we all have had this, I'm pretty sure, but when you're dreaming and you're running, and I don't know about you, but I've had this many, many times during the course of my lifetime where I'm running, but I have no idea what I'm running from. And he said in that sermon, he said, the next time that happens, I want you to stop running and turn around and face your fears. That was a powerful word. Now, I've yet to be able to do that because for some reason, like I said, in my dream and in my mind's eye, I can see it. I'm just running and running, but I have no idea what I'm running from. I have no idea what I'm running to. But I do know that fear is what's driving me to run in this dream. And so one of these days, hopefully I'll be able to stop and turn around and face my fears, face whatever it is that's coming after me. Because if you don't face that fear will drive you to isolation. It will drive you to staying mediocre. It will drive you to not achieving the goals that you've set for yourself. And number 5, let go of control. Now, this is a big one for many of us, and I'm going to be very honest with you. It's a big one for me. But in order to truly experience an open mind, we need to give up some control. Once we stop trying to mold the world to fit our outlook, we will experience a powerlessness that can lead us to new insights and ideas. And I'm going to tell you something. When I wrote this down, I thought to myself, Michelle, this is for you. Because if you know me, then you know I am an Aries. Yes, I am Team Aries, and I do not like not being in control. I don't like not being in control of most situations, but I've come to learn that I've got to let go of control just a little bit, because if I don't, all it does is hurt me, and all it will do is hurt you. So, let go of some control. Now, I'm not saying let go all control, just a little bit though. So let me do a quick recap and I will let you be. So as we learn to stop thinking small, number one, we must be willing to change. That is so important. It is so important, and I need you all to get that in your spirit. You have got to change. Number two, get ready to be proactive. Number three, practice open thinking. Number four, face your fears. Stop running. Turn around and face your fears. Because if you keep running and you never face that fear head on, guess what? You're never going to get past it, and you will find that in life you will just constantly run and run and run. And guess what? That end never comes. You just continuously run. And number five, let go of control. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm not saying let go complete control, but just let go some control. And I promise you, if you do these things, it will allow you to stop thinking small. So that is all I have for you today for this coaching video. I want to thank all of my newest subscribers. I want to thank those of you that continue to support me week in, week out, day in, day out, month in, month out, year in, year out. I thank you all from the bottom of my heart, and I truly, truly, truly appreciate each and every one of you. So as you go about your week, I want you to remember, stop thinking small. I love you guys to the moon and back, and we'll do it all again next week. Take care.